Good afternoon, my dear student. Today we are going to learn 16th problem in machine design. A rectangular block of a material is subjected to a tensile stress of 100 Newton per mm square on one plane and a tensile of 15 Newton mm square on a plane at right angle. Okay, together with the shear stress of 16 Newton per mm square on the same plane, find the first condition. It is given as direction of principal plane, so in which we need to find out the value of theta. Second case is given as the magnitude of the principal stress. This means that we need to find out the value of major principal stress as well as we need to find out the value of minimum principal stress. And third condition in which the magnitude of the greatest shear stress, in which we need to find out the value of tau max value we need to find out. Let us see. Let us consider one rectangular block, okay, is subjected to a tensile load. Okay. Tensile stress of how much? 100 Newton per mm square. The first stress sigma 1 equal to 100 Newton per mm square. Sigma 1, or we can say as sigma x. Okay, sigma x equal to 100 Newton per mm square on one of the plane, maybe x or y. But always remember one thing, the maximum principal stress always acting in a x direction and the minimum stress is acting in a y direction. Then and tensile of 15 Newton per mm square on a plane at right angle together with the shear stress. Let us see. The sigma y, how much is given? 15 Newton per mm square. This means that sigma x is perpendicular to the sigma y, or sigma y is perpendicular to the sigma x, because they making the angle of how much? They making the angle of 90 degree between the x and y. Okay, so for that reasons we are telling about it is a right angle together with the shear stress of 16 Newton per mm square on the same plane. On the same plane, the sigma x perpendicular to the sigma y. Okay dear, the first condition we need to find out, okay, sigma y equal to how much? 50 Newton per mm square, as well as it is given as shear stress also. Shear stress is how much is acting? 16 Newton per mm square on the same plane it is acting. So shear stress is acting in upward direction. It is represented as tau is equal to how much? It is given as 60 Newton per mm square. If it is acting upward, means from this side, how they rotate here? It will rotate in the anti-clockwise direction, you know very well. So it move in this direction, again upward, downward. Is it right? Again how much? Same, tau is equal to 60 Newton per mm square. What about this one? So they acting toward the where? Toward the clockwise direction. So sigma x is rotated in anti-clockwise direction, sigma y is rotated in this direction, clockwise direction. So sigma tau equal to 60 Newton per mm square. How they rotating here? Sigma y, they are rotating in clockwise direction. Okay dear, then tau is equal to 60 Newton per mm square. Okay, then so in the given data we need to represent as sigma x value is given as 100 Newton per mm square is in tensile in nature, and sigma y, remember dear, sometime it is given as in a compressive nature. If it is given as the compressive means you have to consider as minus, but here is given as tensile nature. For that reason I am taking as positive. How much? 50 Newton per mm square. Same procedure we need to follow, just we need to change the sign. If it is a compressive, we have to use the minus sign. Here tensile is there, that's why I am using the plus sign. Okay, how is it the nature? Tensile nature. Tensile nature is considered as positive 50 Newton per mm square. Okay, is acting in a vertical direction, and shear stress tau is equal to how much? 60 Newton per mm square is given in this equation. The first thing is we need to find out the direction of principal plane. We need to find out. Okay, the direction of principal plane okay, the direction of principal plane, we have to use the formula is tan 2 theta equal to 2 sigma x minus of sigma y. So which formula we have to use? Tan 2 theta. Tan 2 theta equal to 2 shear stress. How many shear stress? 1 and 2. 2 shear stress is acting on which plane? Sigma x and sigma y. We have to present sigma x minus of sigma y. Okay dear, then tan 2 theta equal to 2. Shear stress how much is given? The shear stress is given as 60 Newton per mm square. 60 by sigma x value how much is given? 100 mm square. 100. Sigma y value is how much is given? 50. Then so if you are divide this term, then you will get the answer is 2.40. That is the value of tan 2 theta. Is it right? Then 2 theta equal to tan inverse of 2.40. Then if you calculate with the help of CANC of tan inverse of 2.40, you will get 67 degree 22 minute. That is the value of 2 theta. But if you are divide this term, then you will get the value is theta equal to 33 degree 41 minute. How much? 33 degree 41 minute. Is it right? Then again what we need to find out? You need to find out the value of magnitude of principal stresses. Okay, magnitude of principal stresses. If you want to find out the magnitude of the principal stress, this means that you need to find out the major principal stress as well as you need to find out the minor principal stress. So for the major principal stress, I am using the formula is major principal stress For the major principal stress, we have to use the formula is sigma 1 equal to sigma x plus sigma y by 2, then plus under root of sigma x minus of sigma y by 2 whole square plus tau xy whole square. Then sigma x value is sigma 1 is the maximum principal stress. Sigma x value is 100 Newton per mm square and sigma y value is 50 by 2 plus under root of sigma x value is 100 minus of sigma y value is 50 by 2 whole square plus tau xy, we are getting 60 Newton per 60 whole square. Then sigma 1 is equal to, that is a 150 by 2 should be equal to the 75, is it right? 75 plus, then if you calculate this value, is it right? Then you will get the value of 65. Then if you are adding 75 plus 65, then you will get the value is 140. So 140 Newton mm square, that is in tensile in nature. Okay, so sigma 1 is indicate that the maximum principal stress. Again, we need to find out the minor principal stress. If you want to find out the minor principal stress, then you have to just subtract this value 75 minus of 65, then you will get the value of only 10. But you need to solve by the procedure, then you will get the full marks. If you want shortcut means sigma 2 75 minus of 65, then you will get sigma 2 value will be 10 mm only. But we are solving by step, is it right? Sigma 2 equal to sigma x plus sigma y by 2 minus of under root of sigma x minus of sigma y by 2 whole square plus tau xy whole square. Is it right? Sigma x value, how much? Sigma x value we have the 100 and sigma y value is 50 by 2 minus under root of sigma x value is 100 minus of 50 by 2 whole square. Tau xy is 60 whole square. Then 100 plus 50 is 150. 150 by 2 should be 75 minus of total 100 minus of 50 is 50 by 2 plus 60 is the 3600. If you take the root, then you will get the value of 65. 75 minus of 65, then you will get 10 Newton per mm square. The sigma 2 is the minor principal stress. Again, how is it getting? It is in tensile in nature. Okay, dear? We are getting the positive answer. For that reasons we are telling as tensile in nature. Again, what we need to find out? We need to find out the magnitude of greatest shear stress. We need to find out. So please take this snapshot. I will rub this portion. Okay. Okay, then magnitude of the greatest shear stress we need to find out. Third equation, magnitude of shear stress. Okay, if you want to find out the magnitude of the shear stress, it is represented by tau max. maximum shear stress equal to sigma 1 minus of sigma 2 by 2. This means that sigma 1 is indicate that the maximum principal stress minus minimum principal stress by 2. The maximum principal stress we are getting the value is 140. 140 minus of sigma 2 I am getting the value is 10. 140 minus of 10 by 2. 140 minus of 10 you will get the value is 130 by 2. If you subtract this value 130 by 2 you will get the value is 65 Newton per mm square. That is the value of maximum shear stress. Okay dear? Again, if you are finding the only this is the value of maximum shear stress, but we need to find out the maximum shear stress will occur on a plane. If it is occur 45, how it will be acting? If it is occur on 90, what will be what we will get the value? Is it right? Then the maximum shear stress I am representing here. The maximum shear stress will occur on the plane. So theta plus 45 degree. So how much angle we are getting here? So angle is 33 degree 41 41 minute. Okay na? 33 degree 41 minute plus 45 degree. Then you need to add this value, then you will get 45 plus 33 you will get as 78. Okay na? 78 degree 41 minute. Okay dear, that is the value of maximum shear stress is acting with an angle of 45 degree. If it is making the angle with 90 degree, then what will be case? Theta plus 90 degree. Theta value same 33 degree 41 minute plus 90 degree. So it should be how much? It should be, I am getting the answer is, so 78, that is the, we can say as 78 degree 41 minute. Okay, then 78 degree plus 90, then you will get 168 degree 41 minute. 78 plus 90 degree if you add, you will get 168 degree 41 minute. That is your answer. Okay, so if it is making the angle of 45, that you will get 78 degree 41 minute. So if it is making the 90 degree, then it should be 168 degree 41 minute. Okay dear, if you have any confusion regarding this problem, please write down in the comment box, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.